Hey, 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 how is everyone? How is everyone? Hope everyone is doing well, doing well. Oh. What's everyone thinking about today? How is everyone doing? Kind of having a pretty great day. I do say so myself, so hope everyone else is having some pretty good days as well. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, what's up, Loki? Uh, BRY. Yeah, it's a little bit slower paced in the beginning, but it's definitely better, I think, PvP wise. At least, like, that's my general vibe. Um, I think that there's a couple of balancing issues with it, but I think overall they hit it better on the mark. And I'm gonna get some, flack in the comments for that, but you know, is what it is. Is what it is. How is everyone? Hey, what's up, Titan? What is up, Titan? There's absolutely zero things I want from this event today, which makes me so sad. Because it'd be so cool to be able to, like, I really wish that this was a Hornet. I'd pick up a Hornet from this. But you know, say la vie. Yeah, I don't even feel like spending diamonds on it. I just don't care. There's nothing in there that I want. What's up, you guys? What's up? What's up? What's up? How do you guys feel about, like, streaming almost every day? Instead of, like, recording videos. I'm not really feeling the recording video mood. The game just, you know, doesn't feel the most interesting to record right now. But I would be down to do, like, focused lives interaction about, like, a specific topic. So if you guys have any thoughts or opinions about that, let me know. Just so we're on the same page. Um, we may or may not play some Balloon Tower Defense 6 today. Not because we're not going to talk about ants. We're definitely going to talk about ants even if we play Balloon Tower Defense 6. But because I don't have much to do on the account, I had real life stuff that I need to get to. Tomorrow is my son's first day of school, so real life over anything else first. Um, so because of that, I haven't had the opportunity, or I didn't have the opportunity to save some of the stuff. I didn't even know, like, how far before reset I'd get on. So I didn't really save anything. I already have 500 activity points on my main. So we may just, like, swap back and forth in between Balloon Tower Defense 6 in this game. How did the devs stop the blocking of fairies? Are you talking about tunnels? Like, are you talking about, like, tunnels right now? They're like, this one's it's still able to get blocked off, as you can see. Like, you can place here and here, and you can place all around, unless maybe this one ends in the perfect spot. Maybe this Maybe this node's in the perfect spot to stop the thing. Let's see. Oh, it's gotta be like placed right here. Oh. Interessant. So they like they extended the wall so that way I couldn't just place this here. See what I'm saying? That's interesting. And then they added a node right where I need to place this one. I guess I could place it here. I'd probably place it there and be fine. Yeah, I think I could place it there and be fine. But this one's fucked. Or this one's screwed. Sorry, pardon my language. This one's screwed. Interesting. And then this one is fine. So there's no way to block off this tunnel anymore. Does that kind of answer your question? Low key, I'm down to answer any question with in regards to ants. Any questions? I just find stream to be way more interactive, and I'd rather build a community than just like record some random videos about topics that I find interesting. You know what I mean? So maybe it's the wrong view, maybe it's the right view. I don't know. Not gonna lie. I don't really know what I'm doing right now. Don't really know what I'm doing. This is really unfortunate, but I only care about getting to level 18. Not gonna lie. I don't feel like I'm getting 35 more helps today. Do not feel like I'm getting 35 more helps. Yeah, I like stream the best too. It's just so time limiting because like not everyone can get on. But I feel like if I make my streams more specific, right? So if I say we're gonna stream and we're gonna answer all the questions about insects for the first hour, right? And then after the first hour we can talk about whatever, but for like the first hour we're only gonna do insects, then people could like watch back that stream and see what they feel like for that first hour. Michael, it's kind of up to you personally. So personally, it depends on if you care about Penguin or Groundhog more. Because obviously, like, Penguin's gonna do better if you have Atlas, but yeah. Hey Victor, what's up? How are you? And then, in case you guys were unaware, Pangolin. Are you making fun of how I talk, Creative? Making fun of how I talk, Creative? No, I'm just kidding. People don't like how I say convocation either, so it's okay. Maybe I'm just illiterate. Mom's in my DMs every time I say convocation. She's like, absolutely not. That is not how I raised you to speak. No, sir. But you know, whatever. Thanks, Creative. Maybe that's what I should get. I don't have a camera anymore. I would love to have a camera again. Like, I would love to have a camera again. But I haven't been consistent in streaming, so I haven't made enough money to like justify getting a camera. So I am kind of thinking that instead of getting a camera, or I'm kind of thinking that I need to stream more in order to like up my ad revenue or whatever, in order to be able to buy a camera, because I think that's my first step into coming back to content creation. Yeah, B-Right, I'm just crazy. I say things a little bit tad bit weird. But you know, now I'm that voice in the back of your head. I really hate how they force place these 4 piles or these 5 piles because it's so inefficient. I just hate inefficiency like this. I wish we could place them ourselves, or I wish that they were just placed, you know, side by side right here. You know what I mean? Like just take up the least amount of space. It's still where you want it to be, etc., etc. It's kind of frustrating. For specifically Hog and Pangolian, as Creative Risk says. Golden armor. Golden sugar is not good for that. Comment, I'm sorry, alright? I'm sorry, this is just, you know, the way I talk. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little bit crazy. What? Now what? Alright, you know what? We can have a speech session therapy later, alright? A little bit. I mean, there's a song popping in my head. I'm not crazy. I'm just a little unwell. Right now, you can't tell. Soon enough, you're going to think of me and how I used to be. Anyways. Yeah. It drives me at words are hard. It drive words hard, difficult right now. This is what I get for not streaming for so long. This is what I'm talking about. I was just talking to my wife. I think I'm gonna start streaming maybe not every day, but as close to every day as my body will allow. Maybe like an hour, 2 hours a day. On like a specific topic. And then Portion from the Nerd Herd left the game a little while ago, but got into the closed beta of the game we want to play. Got into the beta of the game that I'm thinking about migrating to, Arclight Rumble. So maybe one of those streams will be all about Arclight Rumble. It kind of like, you know, we'll play it off based off of what Portion sends us, but yeah, I'm kind of thinking like stream 1 to 2 hours a day, and just like kind of go from there, vibe out, see what's going on. Just trying to get back into the mix of things and grow a better community, because I've been out of touch with my community, and that's not okay. Win it co. I don't know what that means, Levi King. Creative, I gotta expand past ants someday. It's gonna happen. This game isn't gonna last forever. B-Ride, maybe you're right, but overall I prefer Hornet. I think Hornet's the best insect in the game. Like, I mean, you have Groundhog, Panglion, and you have like Mine PvP where you're gonna be attacking for the most part, especially where I'm like T10s. And then the best defense is a good offense in like regular PvP. So in my opinion, Hornet's gonna be dominant. Hey, what's up, Chewy? 0-star Reapmaster works better specifically for Groundhog. I would choose Acid General probably over Reapmaster for PvP. Maybe not. It'd be like a pretty good toss-up depending on where you want to put it. But Reapmaster is way better for Groundhog. Unless you're Chewy. Chewy would choose White Velvet over anything for Groundhog, so he's a little bit crazy. Just a wee bit. His White Velvet's 8-star though, so he's kind of a simp. All right. No, I don't think they'll nerf Golden Crystal. It's been around for too long. They haven't done a nerf in a long time. So, all right. So I kind of wanted to talk about Lost Island and some like tips and tricks. So when you spawn in, they force you to do a building. So you might as well pop an advanced raspberry between midnight UTC and midnight 30 UTC. So that way when you pop in, you get a little bit of advanced raspberry magic. And then they also force you to take a level 1 guard node, node, which for me was right here. And you just want to abandon that sucker the second you get it because it takes 15 minutes. And then for me, I just went around and I took all level 6 carrier nodes. Now, not everyone can take level 6s. They have T10s defending, but like Chewy has all level 6 shooter nodes. So just keep on upping it. You really want to try and get to 40k honor for those that don't know. 40,000 honor as fast as possible. That's because of this feature right here. So when you go to heal, you have revival fungi, and this is going to be the limiting factor that decides whether or not you win or your opponent wins. And it's based off of honor. So right now I have to wait till 20,000 honor, and the max accumulation more than doubles, right? And then doubles. And then over here it doesn't double, but the accumulation speed increases significantly from here to here. Now again, it's not double this, but it's more than double, or more than an additional 800,000. Same with this one, it's more than an additional 38 million, I believe. Yeah, that's one additional 38 million. Now, if we look, 2.5 mil to 3.0 max honor. So not max honor, but max cap of honor. So it's not, 120 million to 144 million. So it's not like after 40,000, don't stop gaining honor or stop gaining honor. But after 40,000, it is not as significant to continue to gain honor. So it's really, really important to get to 40,000 as soon as possible. Hooligan, I haven't noticed a single difference in T10s. Combat speed's obviously important, but only in PvP, and only in PvP that's not duels, which most PvP's in duels. So it doesn't really matter. And then piercing seems more important than splash. So I prefer Hornet more. Levi, I use golden armor, golden crystal, and Chicory Master. I am hoping for one more copy of Chicory Master so that way I can fully move on. So, yeah. Yep. I have one copy of Chicory Master to get it to 8-star. And then my golden armor's here and my golden crystal's here. But hopefully that makes sense to you guys. So you want to get to 40,000 honor as fast as possible. And then, so for that, there's obviously the amount of nodes you control, the level of the nodes you control, and your, the level of nodes you control, and your production overall. So like, I don't know what Chewy's production is overall, but my troop production right now is 387 per hour, which is like okay, but I am not like super high inside of honor ranking, right? So I'm like 12th in honor ranking, so it's not, I'm not doing like the best, right? But I'm not spending a bunch to get to max honor as fast as possible. I am buying the $10 a week pack, and I spent the $5 on this initial day. As you can see, Sin in general though is pushing because we want to be top dog this game. That's awesome, B-Ray. I have plenty of remasters. I have a maxed out remaster along with an additional copy, so I could 4-star my remaster if I wanted to. B-Ray, if you've never done Lost Island, yes. If you've never done Lost Island, yes. If you've done Lost Island before, no, there's no point. No, there's no point. Okay. So then you want to obviously Victor, I would 5-star Crimson Fragor in like a second. I would 5-star Crimson Fragor as soon as possible. Crimson Fragor seems insane. I will be 5-starring. So I'm gonna 7-star my Chicory Master. If we look at my Chicory Master, I am 9 shells away from 10-starring my 7-starring my Chicory Master, which we have 5 in the shop right now, so I'll bring it to 26. We have 1 more in the VIP shop, so I'll bring it to 27. You have a $5 pack that's offered every Thursday, so I'll bring it to 28. You have 1 offered in the store for Lost Island, that brings it to 29. And you have the next store. So I won't get it this week. I won't get 7-star this week, but I'll get it the following week. So I won't get Chicory Master this week. I'll get Chicory Master next week. Yeah, I'll get Chicory Master next week. 1 second, my dog's gonna bark because of the doorbell ring. All right, sorry about that. My dogs were barking. Someone rang the doorbell. They might bark 1 or 2 more times. All right, let me catch up. So 5-star Crimson Fragor, I'll be doing that next after I 7-star my my Chicory Master, unless of course I get 1 more copy of Chicory Master. So the creative risk, the higher powered troops and the higher powered the troops, and meaning the higher tier, and the larger numbers give you faster build time. So it says right here, sending soldier ants at a higher level to build Alliance Tower can increase the building speed. The quantity obviously increases that as well. It doesn't say quantity, but yeah, the quantity and power, because you just need higher power. Okay. Javier, I think Lost Island's gotten a lot better this time around. I'm sad that you didn't get to go, but you know, all the best of luck to your alliance versus mine. I'm running backseat. I'm not pushing it. I'm not the strategist this time. If you guys don't mind, I know this is dorky, but if you guys don't mind, leave a like on this video. Like I said, I'm going to go back to streaming more often, hopefully once a day for 1 to 2 hours a day. So in order to get back into that grind and promote my streams, it would be really nice if you like the video. All right, so that's my I'm sorry you didn't come, Javier. Comment, the clay cap shouldn't exist until the tunnels are down. So I don't think this clay cap right here should exist. Or yeah, I think the clay cap's fine-ish. It allows, like, it makes it makes towers more valuable. It makes PvP more interesting. But I don't think they should exist until this tunnel's down, so that way we can all take everything. My other issue with it is, my only other issue with it is that if there's going to be this clay level, don't increase the cost here. 15 towers a day is fine, but it shouldn't be 7.5 towers out here. But overall, I think it's made PvP safer. And your limit, honestly, is the season revival fungi, which means that someone can't just come out of the woodworks and magically, you know, come with a million things. So I think it could have been implemented differently. Like, you know, like it comes in, the cap starts at a season milestone, but overall, I'm not upset. And then the one sec. All right, and then the thing I really don't like, my biggest gripe, is if you're gonna add a clay limit, you're gonna increase the cost for towers, right? So you get 7.5 out. There should not be this 200% attack, 200% defense, 100% health bonus. So if we swap over to my server 7 account and we look at this map, we're now allies with NNN, right? We're now allies with NNN, but we initially were not allies with them, and we had 2 wonders. We had our wonder here, and we had this wonder, and we could not get in through here. We ended up having to have this clash wonder right here, so 3 wonders in order to break into an alliance that only had 1 wonder. Like, that's insane. Now NNN is now our allies, and obviously we're going to give back their wonder, of course. I think any alliance that doesn't give back everyone else's alliance is horrible human beings and shouldn't be like that. But they're letting us have it so that way we can take the tree nice and safely. Bunch of politics going on here, but the fact that that bonus can stop someone with 2 wonders and the stronger alliance, no offense to NNN, but Center France is probably the strongest alliance hands down in this server group or in this region, and the fact that it could like make it so difficult and not worth it is insane to me. I really don't appreciate the starting bonus. Again, maybe the starting bonus would be fine if there was no tower caps or something, right? And then like the stamina is excellent. I really appreciate that they cost 5 stamina in order to go to the tower. All right. Okay. Sup, Umbras? Thanks for your clips and have helped my crew out as it's the first time on Lost Island. This is my second go around. Thanks, Kiss. Nightshade Kiss. I'm glad that I could help you. Victor, it's 9. But yeah, I'll get it next week. Super excited for a 7-star. Which is better for PvP, GTSA, JJ, all 2-star, but I have enough to make JJ 5-star or GTSA RM 4-star with 5-star clone. I'd probably say RM for 5-star clone. But it's really hard for me to get behind RM's inconsistency, so like JJ might just be better in this case, which sounds weird. But GTSA RM allows for you to run triple silence, so I kind of like that vibe. And JJ sounds boring. Creative risk, it's up to the quantity of troops you're bringing, and the quantity of troops you're bringing, and the troop tier. It's not up to your special ants. So like special ant stars and special ant levels and stuff don't matter. What does matter is the level of your insect, right? Because the level of your insect, when you look at it, increases your quantity of troop, right? So this increases your quantity of troops, right? Soldier and its deployed number plus 1700. So technically a higher level insect will not star, higher level insect will increase the speed at which you build that, but troops and quantity. Comment, it does hinder, but it also balances out, so that way there's not like, so there were some issues last time where like 80 versus 100 alliance players struggled because 100 alliance players obviously had way more clay. So again, I understand the clay cap. I just wish that it was 2,000, because it costs 4,000 clay to build a tower outside of your starting area. So that can be really rough, like super duper rough in my opinion. B-Right, you should be a culty until you start fighting. You're not going to be able to fight, just to make this clear, you're not going to be able to fight until you're in the clash areas. Unless you're pink or blue, you can fight in area 51, but pink should win area 51 because they're closer to the wonder. I won't be able to invade orange, and I won't be able to invade yellow because the initial starting area bonus is just that insane. It's not healthy for the game. But once you get to the clash area, you'll be able to get there. So I hope for a digger dupe so I can 1-star mine. That'd be awesome, B-Right. I wouldn't mind for sorry, I had a phone call. My apologies. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a Gravedigger dupe. I don't even think I have my original Gravedigger, if I'm honest. Yeah, I don't even have 1 Gravedigger, so I wouldn't mind 2 Gravediggers. I'm only trying to get to the 100 hatch. I don't intend on spending in order to get to the 200 hatch bonus. So I'll only spend to get to the 100 hatch, and then I'll be good to go. Yeah, Victor, Wise Berserker and Crimson Figure are going to be so much fun. I'm so excited to get a free Crimson Figure to be able to 5-star my Crimson Figure. But again, I won't do that until after my 7-star Shikari Master. I mean, Nightshade Kiss, that's why you're incorrect. Carrier's on top. Hey, what's up, Tom? Yeah, comment. It's too much. They went from like ultra liberal, which lost a lot of their player base, to ultra conservative. That being said, I don't see them losing a bunch of players because they went ultra conservative. They might lose like 1 or 2, but it won't be nearly the sheer volume because it was safer, so people didn't feel like they lost the entire world, and they know they're gonna get 70% of their resources back. So like overall, I think the improvements are good. I just think that there is a small amount that is not great. Carriers on top, Victor. 100 out of 100 times. Look at, let me show you something, Victor. Let me just show you something right here. See this? It says maxed. T10 carriers. Built. Max level. Carriers on top. 10 out of 10 times. All right, Nightshade Kiss. Bet. Let's go at it. Right here, right now. I got you. Digger is a mean ant. It comes with its own silence. You can run triple silence as a carrier main now. That's more consistent than T10 or than Golden Venom. So I agree. I never got a mail for my T10 carriers, and I'm the only person with T10s on my server. So you know the game loves me, and the devs don't hate me, of course. Creative risk, it's 300. It is not 300. I don't know what 300 you're talking about, but it says right here plus 200 soldier anti-attack, plus 200 defense, plus 100 health. It's March speed to construction will be plus 300%, but it's 200, 200, 100. So I don't know what you're talking about. Creative risk, I don't have a main. Thanks, Nightshade Kiss. I don't have a main. I play 2 accounts pretty evenly, and I spend pretty evenly on the 2 accounts. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, sorry. I'm not going for 300, 200, whatever. I'm only going for 100. Sorry, my bad. I didn't realize it was all the way up at 300. I did not pay attention to it. That's cool. Nightshade Kiss. I do not have that many accounts. Yeah. We have significantly more viewers in here, so I'm just gonna shout it out one more time. If you don't mind leaving a like, it's free. Would love some likes on this video. Helps out a ton. And if you guys weren't here at the beginning, I do intend on streaming more often. I'm gonna try and stream for about an hour a day, maybe 2 hours if the conversation's going well. Maybe a little bit more focused. Right now we're just kind of chilling and vibing and talking, but it'll probably be a little bit more focused. Is that the real auntie though? Is that the real auntie though? Or is that not? Oh my gosh, we have a celebrity in our house. Look at this. This is real auntie. Auntie here is the leader of Center for Ants, and he is the best player in the game. In case you were unaware, Auntie is the best player in the game, and he's the best R5 I could ever ask for. He's in charge of Center for Ants, and he's leading us to world domination. Of course. Couldn't expect better from him. Yeah, you're right, Tom. Probably fake. But I love Auntie anyways, so anytime to swoon over him, even if it's fake, Auntie, I'll love him. You know what I'm saying? So. Auntie is something, but he's the best leader I could ever ask for. Amazing R5. If you're looking for R5 tips, you should talk to Auntie. Zeb, it's a huge PvP ant. Really good for PvP, not really good anywhere else. I 1,000,000% have a gamer crush on Auntie. Absolutely. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 have a gamer crush on Auntie. He, again, has to be the best R5 I could ever ask for. Best player I could ever ask for. Yeah, it's not really, yeah, it's not good for regular things. We can go over it real quick since it's in the store right now. So it's a melee shooter. It increases health, so right away, because it increases health, it struggles to be anything. Crimson Figur's consistency is its saving grace, why I would recommend it for Peng Leon. But increasing health just right away is like an ultimate red flag. And then it gains 41% increased defense and has 71% a chance to be immune to damage. So this is like a survival thing, and it's gonna require you to be in front line, but this is a survival thing. So now skill 2 is survival, and skill 7 is HP. Now Doc, probably the biggest pay to win player I talk to consistently, and by talk to consistently I mean I stalk that man like none other, but I don't actually talk to him because he's way too good for me. He's also in Center for Ants. But skill 2, absolutely insane, right? And then Power of Awakening, 41% chance to deal 160% damage to enemies' backline. Meanwhile, our backline will gain Awake effect to be immune to control effects. So it's sacrificing some of its damage, right? So it goes up to 250% at 60% chance to proc. But it gives a immune effect, right? So this damage potential would probably be higher but it's giving an immune potential, which takes it away. And then during the battle, the skill damage dealt by all our shooter squads will be increased by 35% from 4th round on. It's a frontline survivability. It gives shooters the chance to play shooter and get that advanced combat bonuses and stuff like that over being able, or over in requiring it to play like guardian shooter for like top PvP tiers. Shane, I mean, I talked to some of the most pay to win players in the game. I understand where guards sit, but this ant allows you to play shooter, which is better. Guardians are useless. Guardians are a support ant. They're not really a PvP ant. Like they're not a pure PvP ant except for in like 3v3. They can like stall out, but they don't deal damage back. So like you're gonna win, but you're probably gonna suffer more. Like you're gonna stall out and you're not gonna take as much damage as them, or you might like even out in damage because you're not doing a lot of damage unless you have the pay to win ants, which is what Shane's talking about. Yeah, no problem, Seb. Again, like if you want the special ant for PvP, totally okay. Like would invest. But if your goal is PvE, the special ant's not it. Doc has, if you want, I can try and find it in history. Doc has insane battle reports for using that special ant. So I need to go gather though. Don't tell Auntie. I haven't gathered at all today. I was a little bit distracted. I did like tunnels and stuff, and then again, my son starts high school, or not high school, starts 1st grade this tomorrow. So I've been a little bit busy taking care of real life. I know, how dare I? Who thinks real life is more important than a video game? But you know, sometimes it just accidentally happens. But I promise it was an accident. No. Not high school. 6 years old. I don't know why I said high school. I don't know where I got that from. Do not know where I got that from. No, I think my kid will probably live with me until he's like 25. He's got some additional needs that will take him some time. So even if I rush him out the door, I won't be able to rush him out the door, which is unfortunate. I wish. Auntie, I was a little bit busy, all right? And no, you didn't. Look, before you log off, I haven't logged off. Haven't even logged off. You sent out a reminder to do it before you logged off. I haven't logged off all day. All right, and you're the one that decided to go to work. Who goes to work today? It's Labor Day. Doc has been sending out tips this entire time. I just want you to know that. You send out one message and expect me to read it. All right, B-Ray. All right, B-Ray. So if you guys, another conversation piece. If you guys have something that you're like, man, I would really love to, I don't know. I would really, really love to learn about X, Y, or Z, right? DM me and I'll try and make it a part of a live one day. I get a lot of good suggestions, but I never know where to start and stop a topic. So I'm going to try again to do a stream either every day, every other day. We'll see how it goes as we're helping like the kiddo out with schoolwork and stuff. But I really want to get back into the groove of things and try and, you know, reconnect with the community. I know, crazy, right? Thanks, Seb. I appreciate it. So it sounds like Server 7's all up in here trying to harass me and finagle me. Just gonna have to block all of you. Why do I even come to these shows? Because she's my chick, Mom. All right? Chicory is my chick. Even though Golden Crystal is the better aunt, I still prefer Chicory Master, all right? And I'm pronouncing this chick, but maybe my computer... So there's... Microphones have this issue of picking up the initial S in words. And my GoXLR fixes that some. But it might be cutting it off. But Chicory Master is just the superior aunt for my love. I understand you, Juan, that they're getting no love, but carriers used to be the best special or class, like hands down. Now it's debatable, but they're still the best, so it's fine. You know, you just gotta accept it. Some people don't accept it, and that's okay. But they're still the best. Auntie's probably cleared out this shop. Like, Auntie's probably cleared out the entire shop 6 times. He's probably bought all this. And he's working on picking up the skins he already has. He's like messaging some developers right now, and he's like, hey, I need to buy these skins again so I can get closer to 10-star. Chicory's my favorite special ant. Golden Crystal's definitely a better special ant, but Chicory Master is my favorite. And then, I just want... This is from Master Uagwe. He sent me this. Master Uguay. If you guys aren't in my Discord, you might not know him as well. But he's in my Discord, pretty talkative. I just wanted to let you guys know that there's officially someone with a 10-star anthill. I don't know his server or anything. It looks like SI19, so he's a part of SI19 in the yellow territory. So whatever that is, FRT server or SI19. He's got orange skin. He's got an orange skin, so that's or orange star. That's pretty insane. Pretty insane. But I mean, this skin, whatever the flowers with the dragon is beautiful. That's gorgeous. It doesn't replace the kitty with milk on it, but the skin's beautiful. Hey Chuck Yu, I'm doing pretty well, Chuck Yu. Thanks for asking. Getting back on my grind. Hopefully, we're trying to stream either every day or every other day from now on. Get back into a meaningful relationship with my viewers. I really want to get back to the community that I started with. I feel like I've grown really distant, and I don't like it. My wife and I were talking about it a lot over this weekend. It depends. I'd go Gravedigger 4-star in like 3v3 against non-guardians, but I'd go SM 5-star over 3v3 versus guardians, right? And then in regular PvP, SM's gonna show up more, but Gravedigger has like you're running triple. Gravedigger has the benefit that you're running a triple silence effect, so it's like really difficult, like super duper difficult. Mom, you're actually the Jaren, that is such a hard choice, and I'm so jealous that you have the ability to have those choices. I might even run like Giant Tooth Gravedigger. I might even run Giant Tooth Gravedigger Chicory Master maybe and drop Slim Arched. Oh my gosh. That is such a hard choice. Jaren, I'm not 100% confident what I'd do. It would depend on the situation. All 4 of those special ants are insane. I might drop Slim Arch for like a GT Chicory Master Gravedigger type situation. Maybe a there's a couple of people that have DM'd me that have had like significant success with Gravedigger in the back row, which I wish they would have shown me before I posted the tier list, but Gravedigger in the back row apparently has been doing really well for some players. So like maybe like Giant Tooth, Chicory Master, Gravedigger. That's really hard. Yeah, Mom. You and I talking that night. I don't even remember when we talked. We talked a couple of nights ago on Discord. That kind of sparked the conversation with my wife about wanting to get back into the swing of things and wanting to stream like every day. I think it'll be important, and if I want to move on to other games, I'd like to bring the community with me. I don't want to just start all over. I've enjoyed everything about this community. What is my tanky frontline ant? Crimson Fragor or Ghost, or I probably use Ghost the most. Ghost, Giant Tooth. None of these teams are real before someone yells at me. None of these teams are real. They're just the fastest for hunting, right? I use Reap Master, Mimicry Master, and Chicory Master because they're the fastest for hunting. Yeah. So. Travis, there's not a way. Bubble up, make it boring for them, block them so that way you don't respond. It's like, if you respond, it's bad for you. Okay, Revan did the exact thing that I love people to do, so I'm gonna skip and go back to Revan's question. I missed his question on the live stream somewhere, so he messaged me on Discord. I really appreciate that, Revan. Can you answer on your live stream, would Shield Warden's second skill work in a Guardian shooter build? So heal two random of your squad each round. Healing ratio is 132 or 150. Yeah, I don't see why it wouldn't. It says this row needs to be leading Guardian Ants, but it'll heal these things. I don't see why it would not. Maybe there's a poor translation, so I might want to talk to someone that plays the game in Chinese or Russian. Those languages tend to translate better, and see if there's, you know, a better translation of this. But based off of all the wording here, I would say that it should work because only this row needs to be leading it. That being said, healing is dog poo poo, and if you're wondering about shield warding, you probably need a different special ant. Healing is not good in this game. Okay. Yeah, of course. People DM me all the time, Nightshade Kiss. I try to respond to them, but I have been really slow recently. I started a $3.5 million project tomorrow for my work, and I lose my job December 31st. So I need to, I want to do this project right because it's my last one that I do for the company. And then we're going our separate ways. Okay. What in your experience is the best / quickest way to stop pirates? Yeah, okay. Hi, bro. What's your opinion of Blood Giant, Digger, Golden Crystal? I don't personally have any experience with Blood Giant. Not trying to be rude. I just don't own it. That being said, from the data that we collected, Blood Giant was really, really good in the front. Well, not really, really good. It was A tier in the front row for PvP, and got worse the farther back it went, and unplayable in the back row because of its skills. So it was like A tier front row, so it would be playable. So pretty good, I guess. I don't add players really Nightshade unless they're like really good friends or Patreons. But I don't get any insider info, as like I still don't have a T10 message and I'm the only person on my server with T10s. Yeah, I am the only person with my server with T10s, and I still don't have a T10 message. The fairies and I we're working on it. One, I think Ghost Ant works as well as MR does for shooters. I think it does a lot better than it used, or I think it does pretty good in my opinion. I mean, I could try and help you, Nightshade, but I have no promises. Yeah, of course, Wayne. It just depends on your skills versus them. Guardian shooter is a very formidable formation. If I were to go Guardian shooter, what is my dream team? Probably the trash can. Probably the trash can, Victor. I mean, what? No, me never. If I were to go Guardian shooter, what is my dream team? Probably like Guard General, Driver Ant, Golden Spiny. Probably something like that. Auntie doesn't talk to me. He hates me because I brag about him too much. So, like, you know what I mean? Victor, I'm not 100% confident what I'd run. Unfortunately, like Guardian shooter is not something that I play with very often. If I were to run something, though, I would probably run like I really like him, so probably him. I don't know PN. I'm just gonna call him PN. I'd probably run like PN, followed by Wise Berserker, followed by Lathy Sniffer. I think I'd run that. I think that'd probably be like, if I could run anything in the game, it'd probably be that. Lathy Sniffer is a solid DPS. Wise Berserker is a solid DPS. And PN is an insane front row in my opinion. So I think I'd run something like that for like a real answer. But I haven't obviously ran it myself, so I hate putting my name on things that I haven't done myself. Um, I hate putting my name on things that I haven't run myself. But it'd probably be that. It'd probably be PN, Wise Berserker, Lathy Sniffer, in that order. Dusky Lurker is insane, especially at 5-star, but pretty good. Even at the beginning, I run Dusky Lurker front row if I had him. My wife has Dusky Lurker. Maybe. See, this is what I hate. Ooh, all right. See, so PN can't be front row. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is why I don't remember every skill perfectly. Yeah, I'd probably do Dusky. I'd probably do Dusky Lurker, Mom. So Dusky Lurker, Wise Berserker, Laffy, probably something like that. Ruby is an awful ant. I regret building her, but someone had to test her out. B-Ride, this is my second time around, so yes, I have hatched Lost Island ants. Ruby's an awful ant. I don't know if I'd say Dusky is better than Ghost Ant. I really like Ghost Ant and I really like Dusky. That being said, I haven't ran a Dusky and with a Ghost Ant or compared to a Ghost Ant. My wife, Naya Cupcake, has a Dusky Lurker on her account. We have a bunch of battle reports, but I haven't personally ran Dusky Lurker on my main account or on my server 260 account. So that's hard for me to say 100%. Hard for me to say 100%. Victor, I wouldn't justify T9 guards. My plans for evolution on my server 260 account, now that I have T10s, is I'm going to max out zone fight, which I don't know how many creature remains that is that I have left. I have all of Train Advantage, Hidden Anthill, Assembly Colony, Play Dead, and Fatal Attack, which I guess I could calculate real quick. Let me get that. I'm pretty curious. I am pretty curious. $260 SRB. I only have 2 accounts. So 15,000, 30,000, 32, 32 plus another 32, so 64. I will not quite finish both of these today, but I'll get pretty close to finishing zone fight during Evo Day, and then my next thing to do is finish T9 shooters, and then I'll do T9 Guardians. So it's gonna be a bit before I do T9 Guardians. I just can't justify that level of commitment to that. Yeah, I'll be at 45 plus 7 plus 14, so I'll be at 59,000 out of like what 65. So I won't quite be there. And I swapped my $10 spending, so I was buying $10 worth of creature remains a week to this $10 pack for here, at least for the first week, just because I want to get a boost. I want to try and get to 40,000 honor as soon as possible, of course. It's really, really important to me. Really, really important. What else, you guys? Happy to answer more questions. Happy to answer more questions. Honor's the most important thing because of healing, Mom. So if you go here, 40,000 is like the significant increase. You you go to 2.5 million healing, and then max healing is 3 mil. So 2.5 for 40k honor and 3 mil for 150k honor. So max healing, and then Depot goes from 120 mil max to 144 mil. And the limiting thing for PvP is the season revival fungi. So 40k honor is the most important thing that you can get as soon as possible. Can we see the milestones? Absolutely, Kush. My team chose teal, so I guess teal's gotta be good, but I don't like teal, so I don't really particularly care for teal. But that's what they chose. I didn't really have a third option in mind. It wasn't something that screamed at me. Yeah, there wasn't something that screamed at me. And then remember, once you get Marsh Challenge, it's really, really important to hit the Marsh at least 10 times a day. It gets you 1 Lost Island egg, and you need to hit 80, or you need to hit it 800 times for the entire alliance, like all together, in order to get the permanent buffs. Like the Marsh buffs last the entire time. Or sorry, before the Marsh challenge ends. So you when it comes out, it lasts 5 days. Each day you have to hit it as an alliance a collective of 800 times, and they cause permanent buffs for all players in that alliance, assuming you hit it 800 times a day. Yeah, I don't know what happened for us to choose teal, so I don't know, man. Whatever, I guess, like whatever my leaders think. Again, I'm just a backseat rider right now. I'm not trying to push anything. But teal is nowhere near where I would have started. I guess maybe it's the closest to this wonder, and it definitely, you know, you go layer level 5 into this residence level 7 into this layer level 5 into this wonder. So like it has a lot of potential to get like bonuses, but pink and blue are definitely the best two for this wonder, pink being the best. And then I am not a huge fan of teal. It just makes no sense to me, none whatsoever. So blue. I thought he said lime green for third. Maybe. Lime green seems pretty good, and you're the closest to this wonder. Yeah, I like lime green. Lime green seems insane. I think you're right, Carrie. I probably would have said lime green. This wonder is like in the middle of the territory, super annoying to get to. The defense here is super annoying to penetrate from what I remember. And you're the closest person to this wonder. I like it a lot. You're right. I like it. I like it, Carrie. No, Dragon, you do not get to keep him after Last Island. That's totally fair, Carrie. I I I mean, I still like lime green. It's easily justifiable. I would have chosen pink. I would have chosen pink. It's the only right answer, pink. Uh, I'd probably. It's gotta be possible. Like with a good strategist, it has to be possible to get this wonder and get to here before it ends. Like, if the build restrictions were really like, you know, this, like until these tunnels ended, then no, I probably wouldn't. But the build restrictions aren't these tunnels. The build restrictions are here to finish PvP. Because, yeah. Yeah. Server 7's the best server I've been in so far. If I could migrate my server 260 account to server 7, I would 10 times out of 10 times. I mean, I'd be a small fish. I don't spend like server 7 spends. They're not like mega, not everyone's a mega whale, but I would definitely drop in the rankings I have now. Um, there's definitely a lot better players on server 7 than I am. Trina, I guess I'd have to map it out. I guess I'd have to map it out to ensure that it's possible. But I think lime green may be better. Oh man. Victor, I'd say server 7's the best server that I've been in. But server 260 is like not everyone can access server 7, so server 260 is like super strong too. Server 7's super strong. They've done nothing wrong. Their rules are pretty well maintained. They don't win a lot of SVSs though anymore. The whales moved out expecting to be able to migrate back in, and they weren't able to migrate back in, and it caused drama. And then convocation came out, but drama already started because they didn't understand how it worked, and just been like not drama as in like people tiling and stuff, but like people coming and people going and stuff. So I don't know. Server 7's like always awesome. Server 260 has no purge days. That being said, my best friend, Chewy, and I, yeah. But server 260 doesn't have any purge days. It's probably the only downfall. It should have 1 to 2 purge days a week. But it has no purge days. So if migration somehow opens up to server 7 next migration, I will be going to server 7. I will handstone, go to server 7, and never move from server 7 unless Anti does first. Yeah, B-Right. It's slightly boring, but there's no drama. Like, the only drama server 260 has had is drama from me, and that just happens. I'm a content creator. It kind of just comes with the territory, I guess. People want to say stuff because I'm a content creator to get likes and views and whatever. So, I just kind of blow it off. Well, no, I don't. I zero them and their alliance for keeping them in the alliance, and then I blow it off. But no farm. Yeah, it's really there's no drama though. So like, yes, it's Farmville, but usually Farmville has like a rogue or 5 rogues, so like there's drama there, and there's no drama in server 260. It's beautiful. There's no like, I don't log on and ignore chat. I can talk inside of server 260 chat all the time. That being said, server 7 is even better. I can log into server 7. Their chat's super clean because they don't allow you to ask for water here. You ask for water inside the English, and then alliances aren't real. So like even in server 260, where there's no drama, some people just won't go to an alliance because it's led by X, Y, or Z. Alliances are led by what alliance expedition works for you. And then when Lost Island came out, we reorganized completely based off of which server or which level of competitiveness you wanted to be for Lost Island. Extremely competitive, Center France. Medium competitive, I think was like AHO, and then like I'm just here for a good time, not a long time. Was Nyx, right? So server 7 is like a giant family, and I think that's what kind of enabled us to be as strong as we are this time around, is because instead of trying to keep all of the strong players and like burning them out from a bunch of places, we were able to float wherever we wanted every week based off of our schedules for Alliance Expedition. And then we could get a bunch of, you know, junky adrenaline seekers looking to zero a bunch of players into one alliance for actual Lost Island. So I think that's why it worked out the best, is because it's not just a small family get together, it's a giant family of the entire server. It's insane. Like, it's absolutely genuinely insane. So hey, what's up, Fabian? Sorry you're stuck in 260 with me. Sorry you're stuck there. But, you know, stuff happens when you party naked. I don't understand why people attack. Alliance Expedition could be won with pure gathering. If everyone in an alliance gathered the most efficiently possible, like the most efficiently possible, and the other alliance had one person do PvP from the get-go for like the first 10 minutes and you're even numbered, the team gathering should win that. So like, why would you ever PvP? Now, there's some argument for the middle because it's so insane, but I mean, I personally, as the strongest player, or not as the strongest player, but as a player that like could do decent in PvP since I have T10s, I would never gather, or I would never attack. I will only gather. An Alliance Expedition. It just doesn't make sense to me to do anything else. Does not make sense to me, which is kind of sad, but it is reality. It is reality. What else you guys got? I still don't care. Gathering, like, you're gonna gather more efficiently for longer than Conjax will give you in the long run. It's just not. It's boring. Is the maze rewards worth the money? You can spend a maximum of $15 on the maze, and you get to activate. You get to do like some awakening thing on special ants. So like, I don't think that it'll be worth the money simply because it'll take so long for me. But like spending $5 for the week because it refreshes every week doesn't seem that bad, right? Like, I have 6,500, so if I go to my special ant awakening gallery, check now, get more, go. I mean, I can't even get mine. Oh, I can. But I need 25,000. So what is that, like 5 weeks of this? And I already get, I already just get Shikari Master one level. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'll probably that. I mean, that'll be the special int that I do, but it's just not an interest to me. It blows my mind how expensive it is and how long it'll take. After you finish the Mudkipper, you'll get 1 copy, and you only have 1 copy this season. I don't know, Thomas. It takes 25,000 25,000 in order to buy it. I don't know anyone that has 25,000. I mean, is this feature gonna? I don't think this feature is gonna unlock for the first month, right? I think even the whales that get first place every single time will take like a month, right? Because you need 25,000 in order to do it. 6,500. I guess rank 1 will get it in 2 weeks. So 7,000, 10,000. So they'll get 20,000 and then grow. Maybe get it in 2 weeks. Maybe. Yeah, but I don't think you get 2,500, so it'll take you 3 weeks. It'll take you 3 weeks and $30, I guess. And it'll take me 5 weeks and $0, Chewy. So like, No, Dragonborn. I do not. I don't think it's possible to get anything free to play like that. Well then, Chewy, I guess you got me. I would ignore him, Angela, because it turns into meat at the end of the week. Best military purple ant. Probably the sand output one. But I'm the sucker for a ladybug at all times, so sand or ladybug. Love you, baby boo. For those that don't know, Sensei Chewbacca is my best friend. So. Dragonborn Cheater, I'm not trying to be rude, but if you're like genuinely free to play, they have the advanced raspberry bonus, so like 50% static, and then they also have the like advanced raspberries. And if someone wants it, right, like let's say I see you're going for first and someone wants it, I can do the exact same thing. I can do cycling and stuff. So yeah. Edward, you can mutate T7s to T9s once you get to T9s, so it's hard to justify waiting. That being said, don't work on the T9 tree until you have zone development maxed out or like well developed. Okay, so B-Rye is talking about ants that help boost you. That help boost your special ants to level 50 faster. There are 2 blue special ants that give you more experience to the special ants running inside of the team with them. So if you put 2 blue special ants in them together, it'll get you there faster. That guy has 9. Oh my god, can you imagine getting hit when you only have 9 gathered? Oh wait, that's me all the time before I had T10s. People would hit me just to like send me screenshots. It was pretty toxic. Alright. Chewy, are you buying something on this event? I thought that you weren't spending on this event. But you got the Grand Selective Mutation stock chest? What you getting, boy? What you getting? Tell me. What are you getting? Chewie got caught red-handed. You're getting Golden Queen? Oh, you're getting MR? Or are you... Yeah, you must be getting MR. Is that Golden Queen, MR? That's gotta be MR. Okay. Is that your second or third copy? Or are you getting 2 copies this event? That's gonna be insane for PvP. You're gonna get a huge boost. And for LI PvP, whoo, doggy. I like it. I like it like that. You're only getting 1 copy? Okay. Yeah, this is the event to do it. This is the cheapest event. So I think you can get 2 copies for 400 for what I remember. So good on you. I'm really happy for you. MR is insane. I'm happy for you. Yeah, of course, Christian. All these events are available. Yep. I probably would have worked out getting Hornet. I really regret not getting Hornet last event, but the event wasn't good enough for me. But Hornet is the insect that I would want. I'd like a Hornet over Crab, and I'd replace this level 9 that's not leveled. I'd bring it to level 10, and then I would start leveling the Hornet over my Scorpion. I mean, Chewie, I can always play the game for you after you buy it. I'm just saying. Don't you worry. You could charge your phone at work. I got you, Chewie. The only issue here is you won't be able to play Apex. I mean, Christian, that's totally fine. Combat speed is really important, but like, I've missed so much spending on combat speed that unfortunately, I will never hit as fast as other people. So I'm not too stressed about combat speed the way I should be. I'd rather go in for attack. I'm just here for PvE. I'm not here for PvP. Not like that. Not anymore. Once upon a time I was, but my budget on this game has dropped significantly. I think Devil Flower and Hornet are both very good. Both very, very good. Just go solar. Oh my gosh, we looked into solar recently too, but it's like, I don't know. It's hard to justify going solar. I don't feel like the incentives are necessarily there where they should be. I think the incentives should be a tad bit better than what they are, unfortunately. I love Lost Island because you get all of your alliance helps. Like, we just started Lost Island and I'm still at 378. I just need 22 more. It's beautiful. I agree, Christian. I'm obviously not the person to talk to about this. This isn't my field of expertise. But it also comes with a bunch of worries and stresses that I can't figure out myself. So maybe one day. Yeah, you get Lost Island eggs. Not on this first one, but the next one will get Lost Island eggs. So this weekly event, level 18 will be Lost Island eggs, and level 12 will be Lost Island eggs. So I don't care about getting to level 20. I only care about getting to level 18. It allows me to not take it that seriously and beat myself up and trying to be like the best addict possible on the game. It allows me to take a step back, which I really enjoy. What else, you guys? Anything else you guys want to talk about? Hey, what's up, Vanderboo? Pleasure to see you again. I can't imagine what you're talking about. All I see is an elephant. All I see is an elephant, Angela. No, it's an elephant. Christian, it's an elephant. I don't know what you're talking about. My scorpion insect talents are like this. Is it the most optimal? Maybe not. Probably though. Probably. Do I have a spreadsheet with trees coming out that marks everything down in my humble opinion of what is the best? Yep, I do. Just don't tell anyone. I've been working on it. I have like this giant spreadsheet with all of the trees. Now that this thing's a possibility in here, and I can like click on anything I don't have. And you can like click on insect talents, and I can like actually build the tree however I want, right? Like I don't have to ask anyone for it. I've slowly been building it. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I've been building it. So yep. The cost of T11s or T10s troops is making me consider 11-star my hermit crab. Angela, you have to be Queen 25. I think talents like unlock at Queen 25 or something like that. Nope. Yeah, they like unlock at Queen 25 or something. Sorry, I don't mean to be rude. I just don't have the answer for you. I think they unlock at Queen 25. I think it's Queen 25. Thanks, Loki. I couldn't 100% remember. I get all of these features and I've already had them activated, so even though I read the mails and I read the updates about when they activate, sometimes when you don't live through it, it's a little bit harder for you to remember. I don't have it. I don't have the most optimal tree off the dome, Thomas. The R5 of the alliance you want to migrate to, we'll send you an invite. You need to be out of the alliance in order to do it. I like leveling like the scorpion up, and then like I'll slowly level these ones up. So this one will probably go to 10 next, or 9. I don't think I have the fodder to bring it to 10, but it'll go to 9 next, and then I'll probably sit here on these and level this up to 20, because I care more about PvE than I do PvP. But for 3v3, this is like pretty significant. And because of how I feel I should be acting inside of Lost Island and my role in PvP, I think that that'll be significant too. No, one, I don't see myself spending that amount of money in this game again. One. I would at least get your main insect up to like level 15 probably. Now, I understand that blue insect is really hard to level up because of the fodder restriction. My wife has two 10-star insects on her account, and she couldn't level it up to level 11. She'll level it up this Sunday to the locust to be level 11. So I understand the difficulty, but this is where I'd spend all my fodder until I get it. Level 11 Locust is such a huge improvement. Such a huge improvement in my opinion. And then I'm just slowly grinding away. I am obviously leveling up my orange insects when I can first, but I am building. I shelled all of my purples and blues, and I'm starting from the ground up, just slowly grinding to a level 11 ladybug and a level 11 beetle. Would I recommend this for someone? No. Am I weird? Am I a weird person with OCD? Yes. Have I considered 11 starring my hermit crab because of how expensive it is to build T10s? Yes. Yep. T10s are stupid expensive. They should not cost the amount that they do. And they should give way more SVS points. Way more SVS points. Anything else, you guys? Okay, yes. I think we've had a good stream. Again, I plan on streaming for about an hour a day. Maybe more if the streams go good. But at least an hour a day. I want to get back into it. I really want to get back into it and, you know, start growing and working with the community again. Sorry for like my absence and consistency, but I think I'm gonna swap over to streaming more than I am YouTube content, like making videos, but I will do videos on occasion. Hey Golden Duck, sorry you're catching the end. But you guys know how we do it when we do it over here. Until next time, y'all, you can catch me in the YouTube comments. I try to catch them as much as possible. You can find me on Discord. I think I'm still the #1 talker, but my mom is definitely way more talkative than I am. Or, worst case scenario, you catch me on server 260, server 7. Until next time, y'all. Stay humble. Stay hungry. Stay happy. Stay humble.